there, Alex here. This is the new CCA CA16 Pro. They cost around $69 and like its name suggests, have a total of 16 drivers, 1 DD plus 7 BA drivers on each side. So let's dive right in and see if they are any good. The packaging and accessories are really basic on these, so not much to talk about here. My only feedback here is that the cable could be better. This is the same cable that we get on the much cheaper NRA. While it's an okay looking cable, it's a little stiff. From what I've seen, the KZZAS, which is almost the same thing, has a nicer braided cable. The shell design is pretty sleek and the shape is sculpted like the KZZ1, along with a longer nozzle and shallower tips. But unlike the Z1, which was really comfortable for me, the stiffer cable plus the slightly larger shell makes it less comfortable for me, especially around the protruded area here. Changing the ear tips does help a little for my ears, but your mileage may vary. Anyway, moving on to how they sound, these have a V-shaped tuning with quite a lot of bass. It's punchy and you can really feel the rumble here. It's not the most textured or well-controlled bass, but I wouldn't say it's slow either, it's just okay. It can sound a little boomy in faster bass-heavy tracks, but it's not too bad most of the time. Lower mids do have a bit of warmth from that elevated mid bass and can sound a little recessed in tracks with more bass, but otherwise they have an okay amount of presence in the mix. Male vocals sound pretty good for the most part aside from a bit of harshness, probably because of the peak at around 2 kHz. It slowly falls off a bit after that before another peak at around 5 kHz. I think this tuning might be why the upper mids sound a little thinner and slightly harsh as well. I think they might be trying to give it a bit more perceived clarity by doing this, and some folks might like it, but personally, I think it's just a bit too much. Treble is actually pretty polite and quite smooth sounding. That said, it is still a tiny bit fatiguing for me, probably because of that slight harshness in the mids. Technical performance is just decent, imaging is quite good, and instrument separation is not too bad as well, but soundstage is just okay. Detail retrieval is good, but not mind-blowing. There are still hints of slightly less natural sounding timbre to me, but it's not too bad overall. Overall, the CA16 Pro is a decent pair of IEMs with a fun and bassy tuning that I think a lot of folks will enjoy, but it might not be the most value for money at its current price, since I think that the Smabat Proto 1.0 I reviewed earlier performs better, has a much nicer set of accessories, and they're only slightly more expensive. It's less bassy and fun sounding for sure, but the bass sounds more textured, it has better transients, mids are fuller sounding and not as recessed, and it has better tonality and timbre. It is slightly ahead in terms of technical performance as well, with better detail retrieval, soundstage and instrument separation, not to mention that you can further tweak the tuning with the included dampers. That said, if you can find a better deal for the CA16 Pro, it's still a pretty nice pair of IEMs. Even though the tuning isn't my cup of tea, after a bit of EQ, it's still fun sounding and enjoyable to listen to. Thanks for watching this video and see you guys on the next one.